This video is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, the best online retailer for Magic the Gathering singles and sealed product, and GatheringMagic.com, the #1 source for Magic the Gathering news and content.
Hey guys, it's Marshall from Limited Resource doing another draft video with you here on Gathering Magic. We're M15 still, kind of in that in-betweener stage for cons, but we still got some M15s left in us. Let's see what we got. We got a pretty powerhouse pack here. Phytotitan I don't love. I think it's okay. Definitely playable, but it just doesn't really pull. It's not like this strong pull. It's like a soul or something. It just doesn't have that kind of value. Illusory Angel does. We said it's Illusory Angel does. Jurabai Murklurker, great. Nightfire Giant, great. But again, both of them kind of pushing you in a two-color direction. And when you've got a really nice one-color option, I think it's better to take that. Generally speaking. If there wasn't that much else, I would definitely take one of these. I don't have any problem going for it, but when you just have a better, arguably better card just sitting there waiting, I think it's better to do this. Wow. Well, I was going to take Jace's Ingenuity, but I don't think I'm going to pass up a Lightning Strike. It's just too good. Somebody took a common over it. They might have taken Triplicate Spirits, but I can't imagine any other common you'd take over Lightning Strike. So hopefully red just ends up being kind of open. This is interesting. Let's do this. Yeah, that sounds fun. I like Military Intelligence a lot in the right deck. Sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't. Okay. Yeah, we can just take a Research Assistant here, I think. I mean, Skirmisher's a better card, but I like Cutting Blue. Assistant goes well with Military Intelligence. It's cheap. I like it. I just don't really see any big signals in that pack, so I'll stick with blue for now. Okay. Yeah. That's the perfect card for Military Intelligence. It's just a great card overall for this deck. I love that our first pick was Illusory Angel, and then we've picked all 2-drop since, which is nice. It just, anything cheap helps you set up the ability to cast that Angel. And man, Angel's so good. It's just like the biggest, best thing on the board every time you cast it. It's quite nice. Okay, I'll take a Kurkesh here. I think Kurkesh is solid, right? Doesn't really do a lot in the format, let's be honest, but a 4/3 body for 4 mana is pretty good. And occasionally you'll pick up an artifact that you can actually get some value out of with Kurkesh, but yeah, 4/3 for 4, I'll take it. Starting to feel like white is just open enough here that we should poke over towards it. You know, a Geist of the Moors or a Selphus Cathar here is actually a pretty strong pickup. A Torch Fiend is very mediocre. We could also just take the Void Snare, which actually goes in this type of deck pretty well. I'm just starting to get the vibe that white's a little more open than it normally is in M15 here. I'll just stick with the plan here and take a Void Snare. I suppose this Foundry Street Denizen is the pick, but I really don't like that card. I don't plan on playing it. Finisher? Seems fine. And a Bronze Sable is great. It'll work with any Scrapyard Mongrels or Aeronaut Tinkerers that we get. And it's just another easy to cast 2-drop that goes well with our Illusory Angel. It's just kind of what we want all together. I'm going to take Hydro Surge here. 1-mana combat tricks get a lot better in a deck with Military Intelligence in it. I don't think Hydro Surge is quite good enough still, but maybe. All right, so we got the late game taken care of. Okay, Bomb Rares, On Color, Planeswalkers, something sweet. More Lightning Strikes. Definitely could go into a different color from here, by the way. We pushed hard on blue. We've definitely dipped our toe into the pool of red, which I like here. Lightning Strike and Kurkesh are both quite good. But maybe we find something better. No, not really. I think this deck probably wants an Into the Void the best. I mean, Kurd Chieftain's a tough one in this type of deck. Rummage Goblin would be fine. Forge Devil, super thumbs up. Definitely going to play that. But I think Into the Void is just like the best in these sort of tempo-based decks. You know, we can pick up however many Welkin Terns we can get out of this thing. Whoa. Clonian Twin Grove, you say? Well, I think I'm just going to take the Inferno Fist here, though. Yeah, I think that's just the pick. I mean, Twin Grove's interesting. We could definitely take it. It's a pretty sharp departure from where we're trying to go here, though. So let's just take the Inferno Fist and sort of keep our eye open on other options. All right, a Void Snare or a Tinkerer. I probably just want a Tinkerer. If we had 2 Military Intelligence, then maybe I start leaning my picks a little more aggressively towards Void Snares and the like, but I think we can just take a solid card at this point. All right. Another Aeronaut Tinkerer. All right. I mean, I'll take it. It's just not very good. Whoa, this pack got better. Jeez, Frost Lynx, Borderland Marauder, Juggernaut, all excellent. Wow. I do not know what to take. You could give me any of these 3 and I would just be happy. It just doesn't matter. I suppose Frost Lynx is the card that has the most impact for this type of deck. But it's really hard to turn down a Juggernaut. It's just, card is so good. I'll take the Frost Lynx. I think that's a super close pick. I do not know exactly what the right pick is either. All right, Broodkeeper. Okay. Our blue continues to be, or red continues to be mediocre, but probably just worth it. Coral Barrier? Yeah, that's fine. It makes a creature. Ooh, a Turn to Frog. I like that. That card's pretty good. Yeah, I think we just want another Bronze Sable over a Rummaging Goblin here. We are looking to beat down. I don't think this hits much of many of our creatures. Sure. Let's cut this. That just seems weird. Not that Swiftclaw's great. I don't think it's great, but I am surprised to see it that late in the pack. That is not normal. Huh. Maybe white's just open like I thought it was. I don't know. I mean, red certainly isn't super open. We've got 4 playable cards here. We've been really picking blue cards over red cards generally, but still. Hey, might even play that. Ooh, lots of stuff. Jeez, look at this pack. Aether Spouts, Blast Forever. Well, not really that one, but Heat Ray, Divination, Lightning Strike. For me, the pick is Lightning Strike. I mean, Aether Spouts is pretty strong. Like, it can do some things that you just can be really tough to play around, but we're actually looking to be fairly aggressive here, and I think Lightning Strike's the most efficient, best spell for an aggressive deck here. Aether Spouts is a bit more on the defensive side at the end of the day. All right, well, I like picking up a Paragon here. We have plenty of blue cards, blue creatures. And things start to wind down already a little bit for us. I suppose another Coral Barrier is the name of the game here. It does, again, it does make a creature, but, you know, it can attack. Wouldn't call it great, though. I would like to just have, you know, another Welkin Tern or 2. I think that would be really what this deck wants. These Bronze Sables are pulling a little bit too much weight for my liking. Yes, yes. This works too. Another Frost Lynx. That is great. Picking up the second Frost Lynx is fantastic. Yes, that is great. And another fine pickup for the deck here. Appeal from Reality. I want one of those in the list somewhere. It's a very useful thing to have once you get some flyers and some Frost Lynxes going and such. Yeah, not passing that one. Reload the hand. I love having a card like that. I don't think we need both of these Crashers, by the way. Probably don't need both Barriers. Deck probably looks something like this. Here's an Ensoul artifact, but we don't really have much to do with it. Like, we can upgrade our Bronze Sables, but it's not really abusing that card. And if I play that, I want to abuse it. No, I think I'd rather just cut, like, Sanctified Charge, just like so we don't just have somebody go Triplicate Spirits, you're dead. Yeah, take a Divination, though. I feel like Divination, Jace's Ingenuity, and Military Intelligence are all kind of maybe competing a little bit for that slot. Like this. Like picking up a Will-Forged Golem. We certainly don't need that Divination. And we've got enough creatures that maybe just having one big beefer is really good. And plus it is one extra artifact that we can use for our double Aeronaut Tinkerer to get him up in the sky. And yeah, I think it's pretty good. None of these do much. Broodkeeper can go, though, right? We don't have... Well, we do have one Inferno Fist. Do we have anything else? That doesn't do anything. We don't. I feel like Broodkeeper's just not really pulling her weight there. If all we'd have is one possibility to actually make a dragon. A 2/3 for 4 is just not really good enough in this type of deck. Oh, great. Another peel. I don't know if we play it. There we go. Yeah, it looks like this is probably military intelligence is kind of take it or leave it here. Like, let's take a look at what we got here. Okay, so our creatures are we're a little light on creatures. We're at 14, which is okay, but in order to really maximize on a card like military intelligence, I think we want to be more like 18 creatures with a really low curve, and we're kind of more like a middle type situation. So I'm going to cut that especially because we happen to pick up a Divination and a Jace's Ingenuity. So drawing cards I don't think is going to be an issue for this deck. And that means we can probably just get rid of the Void Snare as well. We've got double peel from Reality. We've got 2 Lightning Strikes and an Into the Void. Like, we can get things out of the way if that's what we need to do. I like keeping the Glacial Crasher in. That card just seems to perform pretty well for me. Double Bronze Sable, Will-Forged Golem. Yeah, this thing looks kind of cool. And hopefully we can just go off with this. I mean, that's kind of our main idea. Are we leaving any blue cards in the board? One Glacial Crasher, that's fine. And then one of the Coral Barriers, which I think is fine too. We are ultimately looking to beat down. And if we get a hand that has like 2 Coral Barriers in it, it's like, we're not really able to apply any pressure. Yeah, that's our best card. Okay, so let's add some lands. 13-4 says Magic Online. With Kurkesh in there, it's a little awkward. I don't feel like he's really worth cutting here, but at the same time, like if we had anything like a Scrapyard Mongrel, well, that would actually just be good. If we had a Hill Giant, I would run that over Kurkesh. I could take a 3/3 for 3 and a red over 2 red for a 4/3, but we don't have that. So probably 11-6. This could just be 10-7. We really don't need double blue for much. And hitting our Lightning Strikes and Inferno Fists on time is a pretty big deal. So let's go 10-7. Broodkeeper, Lava Axe, Miner's Bane. Nothing else that we need to add here. No. Man, deck looks kind of cool. Let's see what it can do. Thank you for watching Drafting with Marshall. If you haven't subscribed to Gathering Magic, you can do so to receive news of upcoming videos and discover more content. You can also check out our playlist that contains every episode of Drafting with Marshall. And don't forget, you can easily watch the next video by clicking the annotation on screen or by clicking a direct link in any subsequent videos for this episode in the description box. And as always, thanks for watching.